Hi everybody, welcome back. Martin Cowan, Editorial Director for Tnooz. This is tnoozLIVE at GBTA, presented by BCD Travel. Next up, we've got a couple of big hitters from some big companies. We've got Fiona Shanley, Chief Commercial and Marketing Officer for Travelport, and Shawn Busby, who's the Global Category Lead for Travel and Expenses at IBM. Now, you've jointly launched a new product, IBM Travel Manager, and we tend to steer away from specific conversations around products on Tnooz, but we thought this was well worth delving a bit deeply into, if only because we've got one of the biggest travel technology companies in the world and one of the biggest enterprise technology companies in the world that have got together to develop IBM Travel Manager. So Shawn, if you could just explain what is IBM Travel Manager and why have you decided to develop a specific product?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like many other corporates, we struggled in our data and around having end-to-end visibility into that data. And we relied on various tools like our TMC or our corporate card. And the reports that we got from our TMCs and our corporate card providers were quite static. They lacked insight on how we could maybe do things differently. We then went to IBM Research and asked them what they could do for us to help us develop a product that would provide us the sort of insights as well as prepare us for the world of artificial intelligence. Thus, IBM Travel Manager was born. And from there, we last year were in conversations with Travelport, and that has led to where we're at today. So Fiona?
Yes, so I think as Shawn has said, the initial concept came out of the need that IBM saw within their own kind of corporate travel program. When we came together, we recognized that the needs that IBM had were common to the industry. And when we put our heads together, we saw a really nice marriage of the technology that IBM brings to the party together with the deep domain knowledge that we have as one of the largest travel technology businesses in the world. So we began to really partner to build out the concept into something that was robust and that could be brought to market on a broader basis, and that really was going to meet the needs of the industry generally to have a more holistic view of their travel programs and how those travel programs could be optimized.
Okay, so the IBM Travel Manager has got Watson capabilities built into it, and IBM Watson was probably the first enterprise-grade tech AI product, I think, that we certainly came across at Tnooz. I'm just wondering what does that mean in practical terms, having Watson capabilities built into IBM Travel Manager?
Yeah, so I would answer that in this way, right? So IBM Travel Manager is going to evolve and fundamentally shift the ways that travel managers run their business today. Travel managers will become the trusted business advisor within their own organizations, and they will continue to develop credibility through the use of the tool within their market through the suppliers and the partners that they work with. So how do they do that, right? So what are the things that the tool will do to help them create these two things? It's around, number one, having full visibility or to end-to-end visibility into their spend, the speed in which they're able to access that data, and bringing into that overall view as well is artificial intelligence and being able to, number one, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So bringing in artificial intelligence into the picture and being able to change the way that they manage their programs today in being very static and running a bid once a year and actually moving their capabilities to managing their program and evolving it day to day through the insights that the tool will provide.
So almost the IBM Watson giving it almost like real-time analytic capabilities to...
Yeah, real-time analytic capabilities, in addition, providing recommendations to travel buyers, what they should do today, given what they know is going on within your spend, but also what is going on within the industry.
Okay. I mean, so from a Travelport perspective, this is quite an interesting partnership. I know that IBM and Travelport have worked together for a number of years, but I'm just thinking from in the bigger picture from a Travelport perspective. I mean, how important are these partnerships with domain experts, such as the artificial intelligence capabilities of Watson, and what is Travelport's perspective on working with businesses such as IBM in terms of the partnership approach? I know Gordon Wilson a million years ago used the phrase co-opetition, which I'd never heard before, and it must have been 8 or 9 years ago, the idea that businesses that previously were competitors now compete to an extent in certain areas, and it seems that is now coming to fruition. So I mean, is partnerships, how important are they for Travelport?
Yeah, I think partnerships are really kind of part of our DNA at Travelport, partnering deeply, closely with our customers on one level, but then also partnering deeply with organizations like IBM, where we've had a 30+ year relationship. And that partnership has multiple different dimensions. It's a technology partnership. We use IBM tech and have done for decades at this point. We power IBM's travel program and have for a very long period. And now we're partnering in a different way, which is to bring new products to market together with IBM. So I think partnerships are really critical for us. We're a very open company, open to what's happening in our industry and really kind of powering the trends that are underpinning our industry. And one of the really important parts of our value proposition is all around travel intelligence, helping the industry really take insight into action and be powered by a different, higher grade of intelligence than we've had in the past. Yeah. And if we think about what Shawn just said in terms of the core capability around artificial intelligence, one of the really unique things that we bring to the party is the ability to apply our big data to benchmark, to enable benchmarking through the IBM Travel Manager product. So if we think about the scale of data that we transact, that we handle as a business at Travelport, we process 1 trillion transactions a year. So that level of, that volume of data, truly big data scale, allows us to bring industry benchmarks to play so that organizations like IBM and all of the customers of the ITM product can truly see how their programs are performing relative to others on a really granular level. So that's just one of the examples of the, I guess, kind of domain expertise and value that we bring, but within a broader context of partnerships being really important to us in our business. Okay,
and just one thing I'm sort of interested in again with sort of IBM Travel Manager is the extent to which it will be sort of rolled out to other clients, other businesses other than IBM. Presumably you're going to use it internally, but I'm just wondering whether it's going to be brought to market in any way for other clients.
Yes, absolutely. So IBM Travel Manager has been used internally to IBM for over the last year. And we've seen significant results through the use of the tool. And we're most excited about what the world of AI will bring for us. Insofar as commercializing it is, absolutely, we will be commercializing it to other corporates, either as a software as a service product on the IBM cloud, or a software as a service product with some consulting services through IBM's consulting business.
Okay, that's quite interesting. It's almost like IBM becoming part of the corporate travel space. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say kind of, huge interest. We've had some really kind of good meetings here at GBTA this week, and I think that level of interest from both corporates as well as TMCs gives us a really good, healthy level of confidence about our ability to kind of scale the commercialization of this. Absolutely expect that we'll have live customers through 2018, and certainly really positive, interesting feedback from customers we've met with so far.
Okay, well listen, thanks both of you for making the time to join us. It was one of those sort of, as a journalist, we get so much sort of stuff through for GBTA, but this one really, oh my goodness, Travelport and IBM, gosh. So yeah, it was really interesting, and I'll sort of keep an eye, and when it does go live with other clients, I'll be very interested to find out. So brilliant. All right.
Thank you, Martin.
Shawn, Busby, IBM, Fiona, Shanley, Travelport, Martin Cowan, Tnooz, back shortly. Thanks very much.